Good afternoon, Texans. On this Wicker Wednesday, we are going to be talking about mastering organization. Today, we're going to ask ourselves, how do we utilize organizational skills for lifelong success? As an avid school, organization is one of the key pillars that we want to make sure that all of our students learn. And so we're going to spend just a little bit time on that this afternoon. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain the connections between organization and academic success. So we're not just talking about organization for the sake of organization, but we want to talk about it in the sense of how to help you become better and more successful students. In part two, we'll talk about understanding habits and how they're developed. And then we are going to let you all create systems for organizing materials and information on your own. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to start out with a virtual expedition. Get ready to explore a real mess. I want you to notice how the space makes you feel. I also want you to think about how this mess relates to your locker or your desk or your backpack or your notebook or maybe even your room at home. Now, discuss the following quote by Benjamin Franklin. If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Think about that quote and think about the video that you just saw. How does this quote actually connect with that video? I'm going to pause and I'm going to let you guys turn and talk for a few minutes. Now, I want you guys to take a moment. You've had I had a chance to share with your partners. Now you get to put your thoughts on paper. I want you to think about, why does organization have such a big impact on success? Okay? Why does organization have such a big impact on success? And I want you to think about that not only in the realm of the classroom, but I want you to think about that outside of the classroom, whether it be a career job, whether it be a professional career, whether it be professional athletes, whether it be someone in the military, whether it is politicians, everything in life where someone has been successful or they are successful. Think about how organization may have impacted their ability to reach that point. Okay, at this point, you guys are going to write that on your notebook paper. If you have your notebook or your notebook paper, and again, you are going to write. We're going to challenge you to come up with at least 5 sentences to explain why organization has such an impact on success. Okay, so challenging each of you, teachers, I want you to take a look at those. Ensure that they're at least attempting to meet that goal. Come up with at least 5 sentences to be able to explain why organization would have such a big impact on success. And then we're going to come back on Friday and we're going to finish up and we're going to talk about creating habits that can help us to become successful. Have a great afternoon.